In this video, Wonder Woman calls the IRS department to hopefully avoid some jail time. Let's have some fun.
Reach the Department of United States Treasury. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm returning a phone call. It was on my answer machine.
Alright, may I know who I'm talking with?
Yes, it's Diana Prince.
Diana Prince.
Alright. Nope. My name first.
Okay, Miss Prince, could you go ahead and provide me with your 5-digit zip code along with your mailing address you reside at?
I would. It's 75208, but I'd like to know what this is about.
11072.
See, until and unless you don't provide me with your correct information, I won't be able to pull up your exact record and let you know why you received a call from the Tax and Crime Investigation Department, okay?
I told you my zip code is 75208.
Okay, and your mailing address you follow?
It's Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
216.
Burke Road.
Okay, just hold on. Which road?
Burke.
Okay, Dirk Road.
Now, Miss Elizabeth, listen to me very carefully, alright? That this line.
Oh, this would be your mailing address you follow?
It's a P.O. box.
Okay.
Is that what you want, my P.O. box or the road that I live on?
The road that you live on.
I live on Dirk Road.
Okay. Did you have an apartment number or a building number?
Alright. And Miss Elizabeth,
I
want to know that.
I live in my own house. It's box 745 Dirk Road.
Uh-huh. Okay, it would be 745 Dirk Road, Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
75208, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Miss Prince, just hold the line for a couple of minutes till the time I pull up a record and let you know why I received the call, right?
Okay.
In the store, or do you have a car?
Hello, Miss Prince.
Yes.
Thank you for patiently waiting. Okay. Now, this call has been given to you just to make you aware about the situation that you are in, alright?
So, who is there?
There is a lawsuit filed against you by the IRS for tax evasion and tax fraud. So, could you help me out with your criminal attorney information?
I don't have a criminal attorney.
So, Miss Prince, I want to know, when was the last time you filed your taxes, and do you file your taxes by yourself or you hire a third person?
I hire a third person. My cousin does it.
Okay.
She's a girl.
Alright. Okay.
She's like one
So
of the
now-
clans, so we let her do a lot of that stuff.
Alright. So now, Miss Prince, from the year of 2010 till 2015, there was a mistake and miscalculation which has been appeared onto your taxes.
What
So
was the
I'm
mistake?
talking about the federal taxes which you, yes.
Which
I'm
one?
talking about your federal taxes which you pay every year, which is either incorrect or you have made some mistakes while filing your taxes. I'm talking about your income taxes, alright?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, because whoever is paying your taxes, alright?
So, could you grab a piece of paper and pen with you, Miss Prince, so that I could help you out with your case ID number and a brief information about your case?
Okay, can I get your name first? I've got a pen and paper here.
Okay. Yes, my name is David Stone.
David Stone. Okay.
Yes. My batch ID number would be IRM 17017.
Alright, so you mean to say
IRM 17017.
Absolutely correct. Your case ID number would be C as in Charlie, H as in Hotel, 796216.
CH 796216.
That's absolutely correct. And I believe this is your cell phone number, right?
It is my cell phone,
Okay.
so
So
don't give it
now
out to anybody.
I have provided you with, yes, now I provided you with your case ID number, okay? Now I also have a legal affidavit against you which is issued by the IRS. So if you allow me, I can read the affidavit to you so that you can understand the situation. So when I read the affidavit to you, please do not interrupt me in between because the lines on which we are talking right now is being federally monitored and recorded by IRS, local police authorities, Attorney General's office, as well as one of the patrolling officers. So
Will
if
I
you
have
have
access
any
to
doubts,
this?
any questions,
Yes, will I have
what did you say?
access to this recording?
We would be sending you up and up recording. This would be played against you in the federal claim courthouse, alright?
Okay.
So, once I'm done reading the affidavit to you, so that you can have a clear picture and better understanding about your case file, okay?
Okay.
So now the affidavit states that Internal Revenue Service is pressing 3 serial criminal allegations under your name. That would be violation of federal tax regulation, willful misrepresentation of information to a government organization, theft by deception. The affidavit states that after the assessment done by the auditors of Internal Revenue Service, they found out many mistakes and miscalculation involving your income credited.
How did they find
So
out?
the judgment has been passed. What did you say?
How did they find this out?
Could I go ahead first and read out the affidavit? Then after that, I will be very glad to address all your questions. You could write down your questions. I will answer them after I'm done reading the affidavit to you, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna write it down as you're talking.
So, okay. So the auditors of Internal Revenue Service found many mistakes and miscalculation
They find
involving
out.
your income credited. So the judgment has been passed by the officials of IRS as the IRS records are
I'm
different
sorry,
than what
I
was
did not
reported
catch that
by you
last-
on your tax returns.
I didn't catch that last 2 sentences. Just say the last 2 sentences. I
Okay.
was writing something down and
They found out many mistakes and miscalculation involving your income credited. So the judgment has been passed by the officials of IRS as the IRS records are different than what was reported by you on your tax returns. The IRS also found out that you are a regular taxpayer, and depending on that, the IRS came to know it was not an act of innocent negligence, but it was a willful act done with the intent to defraud the IRS. The IRS has discovered strong evidence that you have failed to declare your actual income, which was higher than what it was mentioned, and you have wrongly benefited from reductions which you were not eligible for. This was not the result of innocent negligence. We have a reason to believe that it was a willful act done with an intent to defraud the IRS. Now, at this point of time, what this means for you is that the IRS will mark a lien on your assets, including your house and car. All
Okay,
your
bottom line
known
this for
bank
me.
accounts could be frozen.
bottom line
What
this
did
for
you
me.
say?
Bottom line this for me. How much am I getting back?
What did you say?
How much am I getting back? That's really what I'm curious about.
Now the total outstanding taxes, okay, including your rate of interest charge and your penalty charges from the year of 2010 till 15, comes up to $5,450.25.
That's how much I'm getting back?
This is the amount which is still being underpaid, Miss Prince.
Oh, I think that's awesome. I did not expect it. I did not expect it. I didn't know you guys underpaid so much.
You have only $100 with you?
You have not gone ahead and filed your taxes correctly. So, Miss Prince, could I go ahead and complete the affidavit to you, please?
Sure.
I would not speak again. I do not want you to interrupt me in between, okay?
Okay. Sorry about that. You seem
So
nice
now
enough. I didn't
the
mean to
IRS will
interrupt
mark-
you.
Yes. So the IRS will mark a lien on your assets, including your house and car. All your known bank accounts could be frozen and confiscated, which means that the IRS will recover your tax debt from the balance available in your bank account. You will not be able to access your bank account at the time it is frozen. Your social security number could be blacklisted, means that you would not be eligible for any government benefits in the future. All your wages and benefits would be frozen by informing your employer and the government bodies. The credit reporting agencies would be notified about your tax fraud, and they are most likely to
fraud?
downgrade your credit rating.
I'm not filing tax fraud against you
will be
guys.
seized, and if you belong to the country other than the United States, then you run the risk of being deported. IRS will get a non-bailable arrest warrant issued against your name.
Well, I'm not originally from the United
Now?
States.
Could you help me complete my talk first? I would not repeat myself, Miss Prince, alright?
Oh, good. Yes, please.
At this point of time, you cannot handle the situation with your accountant, tax lawyer, or CPA. If at all you need a legal advice, you can hire a best criminal lawyer for yourself who can represent you inside a courthouse and fight against the IRS, as then someone who needs to prepare a bail documentation for you. Internal Revenue Service did make sure that we notified you well on this recorded phone line. At this point of time, your right to make a payment has been seized by the superiors. So now, I have made sure all your rights are reserved and none of them are violated. So before I go ahead and start with the legal action and activate the arrest warrant against your name, do you have any questions for me?
Oh, absolutely. When will I be getting this money in?
You would not be getting this money. You have to pay this amount. You have not yet paid this amount to the Internal Revenue Service.
I usually get money back. I don't pay money. I usually get money back. That's, me and my sisters, we claim all of us, so that we don't claim each other, so that way we get it at the end of the year. There's a bunch of us.
What you would be doing, you would be getting all your tax returns correctly. But when the tax audit department goes ahead and finds a mistake on your taxes and they find any kind of tax fraud, they have found you suspicious that you are going ahead and finding a tax fraud, and there is a lawsuit that has been filed against you. There is a non-bailable arrest warrant issued against your name, wherein once I disconnect the phone line, the arrest warrant would be activated within the next 30 to 40 minutes.
I think you're jumping the gun there, don't you? Don't you think you're kind of jumping the gun? You just said there's a lawsuit. And if there's a lawsuit, that means we go to court.
Definitely.
Yeah, so why would there be something to arrest me if we didn't go to court yet? We gotta go to court over this. I have to be able to defend myself.
No, there is... See, I told you that there is an arrest warrant already issued. That is because you have a red flag notice on your taxes.
Yeah, and there's a lawsuit.
You are a tax defaulter.
But you said there's a lawsuit. If there's a lawsuit, it means we gotta go to court. You're kind of jumping the gun, don't you think?
If there is a lawsuit, if there is a lawsuit, there would be an arrest warrant. If there is an arrest warrant, you need to go to court. All right?
Well, you go to court first. I could be found guilty before there's an arrest warrant. If there's a lawsuit, you go to court, then you're found innocent or guilty.
within the next 30 minutes, the local police department of Dallas, Texas would be contacting you with the court subpoena and the arrest warrant,
Oh my.
handcuffing you, taking you into custody for the next 48 hours.
I'm kind of cute. You think I can charm them?
What did you say?
I'm kind of cute. Do you think I can charm them? Maybe they'll let me go because I'm pretty?
No. You're a whore.
Do you think you will let me go if I'm pretty?
No. If you give them to fuck, they will let you go.
What about you? I mean, what do I got to do
Why?
for you?
You can give me a blow.
A blow? That doesn't sound very professional of you.
All right. What can you do for me? You tell me.
Well, first of all, I can unclick this voice-changing software.
I'll do that right now so you can hear what I really sound like. You like that?
Okay, you are having the voice-changing software.
Yes. See,
Now it's on.
now it's off.
Now it's on.
Now it's off.
All right.
Yeah, I'm wasting your time. You're getting all huffy and puffy for nothing. Dude, you gotta calm down. You sound so unprofessional. You'll never scam people like that.
I mean, what you got to do? I've already made $10,000 for my day. Don't you worry about it.
You
bro.
did make that much?
Yes, I make it every day.
How much time did it take you to make that?
What did you say?
How much time did it take? How long you been at it to make that much?
Yes, sir.
4 hours.
4 hours? You don't make 10,000.
Yes.
Your bosses make 10,000.
No, I make it. I'm doing it by myself.
No, dude, I can hear a ton of people behind you. You're working for other
Yes,
people.
but I am the boss.
You are not the
I
boss.
am the boss.
You're
I
not the
also
boss.
sit and do the calling.
You're not the boss.
How do you know that? I am the boss, bro.
Dude, you're not the boss. Come on.
Dude, I alone make 10,000. My friends make different. My boss makes a lot.
How much?
Different thing.
So, for you to make
What?
10,000, how much did your boss make?
He made around 15.
He made 15? 15,000?
Yes, he 15, 1-5, and in total, in a day, we hit around $100,000 though.
You really make that much?
Yes, a day.
How many people like me call you, percentage-wise?
Around 100 will call me a day.
100 people like me? No, I mean scam baiters. He hung up. La 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 la.
Hey, you see them like and subscribe buttons? Well, hit them, or I'll make a turn in your car.